More than anything, in terms of personal meaning, for us, Khalifa has so much meaning. This evening, as I was looking at the event and some of the videos about the impact of Ahmadiyya on the world, at the center of it is Khalifa. I mean, what brings together all of these different groups of people together consistently with love and honor and respect for each other? It is the system of Khilafat. Without that...
Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I'm on my way to Baitul Futuh Mosque, which is the largest mosque in the UK, for the Peace Symposium organized by PAAMA UK. PAAMA UK is Pan-African Ahmadiyya Muslim Association UK. So yeah, I mean, it's a rainy day, but inshallah, hopefully we'll have a successful day. We have just arrived at Baitul Futuh Mosque, and I'm just going in. So this is Baitul Futuh Mosque. The foundation was laid by Hazrat Mirza Tahir Ahmad, the fourth Caliph and head of the Ahmadiyya Muslim community, back in 1999. To be exact, on the 19th of October 99. He passed away in April 2003. So the mosque was inaugurated by the present head and caliph of the Ahmadiyya Muslim community, Hazrat Mirza Masroor Ahmad, may Allah be his helper, on the 3rd of October 2003. Now I'm entering into the registration area. So we can see that there are guests already coming in and registering themselves. So that's the entrance to Tahir Hall. This is where the Peace Symposium is happening. So we can see an exhibition here by the International Association of Ahmadiyya Architects and Engineers. It does a lot of work around the world in the service of humanity, and especially in the African continent. So I think I'll try to speak to someone who can give us some information about this organization, IEEE.
My name is Naab Sayed. I'm part of the IEEE, which stands for the International Association of Ahmadiyya Architects and Engineers. Primarily, we're a voluntary-led organization, a combination of the engineers from both throughout the UK and Europe, and we go out on humanitarian development projects, delivering aid across the developing nations of Africa. And the beauty and the blessing of this entire project is this is all self-community funded. In terms of actually determining the need, because the Ahmadiyya community has been interlinked within these countries for decades, 30, 40, 50 years, so they have a deep-rooted knowledge of actually finding out where the actual deserving people are and where the actual needs is, so they can guide us in the... If you look at most Western NGOs, they have a challenge that they have limited skeleton staff, they have very limited knowledge in terms of the field. So we are able to deliver the right amount of impact at the right place, at the right time for the right people who actually deserve it. And by the grace of Allah, as I said, the whole thing is community funded itself, even to the extent that we as engineers, when we go out, we will actually fund our own flights as well. So the maximum amount you can imagine actually goes in terms of delivering the impact on the ground.
So if somebody wants to get involved with IEEE, what's the procedure?
In terms of we're always on the lookout, even although we're ideally looking for volunteers in terms of even students of architecture or engineering, they're more than welcome to contact us, or people who are working in their thing. Now what we're also doing is we're combining people from through Qadam al-Ahmadiyya and actually bringing people in who can be trained up. So what we do is we encourage them to come, join with us, actually come out on a trip or two, where we allow them the opportunity to shadow the guys on the field, get them involved in the actual work, and most importantly, give them a taste of the impact that they can create when they're out on the ground.
Fantastic. Jazakallah. The Ahmadiyya Muslim community has translated the Holy Quran into over 70 languages of the world. Here's a list of languages that have been translated. Quite an amazing achievement by the Ahmadiyya Muslim community, by the grace of God. So here is a display of some of the translations of the Holy Quran. So if you, for example, open this Holy Quran with French translation, you will see that we have Arabic on the right hand side, the original Arabic, and then translation on the left hand side.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. My name is Inayatullah Zahid, and Alhamdulillah, Summa Alhamdulillah, that I am able to serve continuously for 27 good years in Africa. And I started from the Gambia, and I served there for 11 years, and even I served there as the Amir and missionary in charge. When 97 we have some problems with the local administration there, I mean the government, and then when we left the country, so I was at that time Amir and missionary in charge. Anyhow, after that I went to Ghana, and I served there for 8 good years, Alhamdulillah, as a regional missionary. And then after that I was able to serve in Uganda as a Amir and missionary in charge for 7 good years. Even Rwanda was also with us, and our stay in Africa was a very, very blessed stay. And then we have been enjoying the real guidance and the prayers and the encouragement also of Huzur Ayyadahullah Ta'ala bin Sul Aziz, late Huzur Hazrat Khalifatul Masih Rabe, and present Huzur Ayyadahullah Ta'ala bin Sul Aziz. So I left actually Africa in 2014 from Ghana because of the ill health of my wife. So now Alhamdulillah I am serving in UK Jamaat as in charge office of the Ristanata. So Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen that Allah has blessed me to serve almost 46 good years in Nizam Jamaat. Alhamdulillah, Jazakallah, thank you, Barakallah fi.
That Khalid Saab is now taking some guests for the tour of the mosque. So it's a large group of guests who are entering the mosque area to have a tour. So yeah, let's go with them.
There are 5 daily prayers that we do in the mosque, and we've got some timings there for each prayer. The prayer times depend on the sunrise and sunset, which means the timings change throughout the year. In winter, in winter that might be around about 3, 4, 5, and in summer as late as maybe 9 to 10. And then there's a late evening prayer, which is normally about.
Now we are entering into the main hall, men's hall. There's a women's hall as well downstairs. The event is just about to start now, and you can already see that the hall is almost full now. And I understand, I think it'll be live streamed on MTA International as well, Muslim Television Ahmadiyya.
Verily, Allah enjoins justice and the doing of good to others.
In light of the perilous state of the world, it is the urgent need of the time that people and nations set aside their vested interests and focus all their energies upon establishing peace through justice, compassion, and mutual respect. A spirit of selflessness and a genuine desire to alleviate the suffering of others must overcome the selfish greed that has taken root in so much of the world.
Hazrat Mirza Masroor Ahmad is the present head of the Ahmadiyya Muslim community, the most dynamic international community within Islam. The community was established by Hazrat Mirza Ghulam Ahmad in Qadian, a small and remote village in India. He claimed to be the expected reformer of the latter days, the one awaited by all major world religions. Founded in 1889, the community has continued to spread throughout the world, flourishing under caliphate, the system of spiritual leadership established after the demise of the holy founder. The current successor of this movement, Hazrat Mirza Masroor Ahmad, continues the work of the holy founder to revive the spiritual and moral state of mankind. The movement embodies the benevolent message of Islam in its pristine purity, a movement that preaches peace, universal brotherhood, and submission to the will of God.
Myself privileged that God has enabled me to participate in this event, attended by a galaxy of noble citizens of this country and Africa, hosted by the Pan-African Ahmadiyya Muslim Association UK.
I've got Sir Iftikhar Ijaz with me. He was the keynote speaker today at the Peace Symposium organized by the PAAMA UK.
In today's symposium, I had the honor of being the keynote speaker, and my message was that we cannot really achieve and accomplish world peace without justice, without compassion, without respect for all. The holy founder of the Ahmadiyya Muslim community said, a nation without compassion is no nation, and a human without compassion is no human. So that's a very important teaching that is there, and this is what we are trying to reiterate and trying to pass on and present to the people so that they can all be enlightened about the teachings of Islam for peace.
Jazakallah, Jazakallah. Assalamu alaikum wa barakatuhu. Peace be upon you. I've got Madam Abner here. She has come all the way from Ghana today to attend today's event, which is Peace Symposium organized by PAAMA UK. Madam, if you can tell us more about yourself and how did you find today's event?
Okay. Good evening, everybody, for watching, and thank you for having me here. My name is Madam Abner Amwabwaiti. I'm the CEO of the Golden Beach Hotels in Ghana, and and that is a group of hotels that I manage. Today's event has been very, very productive. Actually, I found it very interesting because I'm not a Muslim, but I'm a Christian. But I thought I'll come and experience it for myself, what the Muslim community has to offer for people by and large. And I believe that this is all about peace and respect. And for me, it's a very, very, very critical and important topic to talk about, and to talk about peace across the world is one of the key things that we need for stability and unity and for love and for us to go on as a country, as a people. So I can really say I've really enjoyed myself today. It's been very, very, it's a learning curve, and I've met a lot of people. There's been a lot of networking, met people from diverse ways, people in all sorts of country doing different things, and I've interacted with them. And this has actually opened my scope. It has taught me a lot of things I didn't know about, things I've never heard before in the Muslim community. I've learned so much, and I'm very proud to be here amongst all the people. And I should say thank you for having me, and I really enjoyed it. So coming here today has been a very good experience for me.
Brilliant. Okay, thank you very much for coming, and hopefully you enjoyed, as you said, you enjoyed the trip very much.
Thank you very
much. And have a safe journey back home.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Assalamu barakatuhu. I've got with me Brother Abbas. He has come all the way from Ghana He's, mashallah, member of the Ahmadiyya Muslim community and also member of parliament in Ghana. If you could kindly introduce yourself a little more, and also how did you find today's event?
Right.
If you can hold this.
My name is Abbas Redwan Dauda, an Ahmadi and a member of parliament from Ghana, representing the people of Sisala East constituency in the Upper West region of Ghana. And I tell you, if you listen to what I said, you see, we are preaching peace, but there cannot be peace without justice. In our part of the world, where there are schools, hospitals for the rich, and there are some for the poor, it means there's no justice. So at the end of the day, when you try to provide security for a particular group of people, there are a group of people who try ways and means of looking for ways and means to destroy the security you are providing for those group of people. So invariably, there won't be justice. But I believe in our slogan where we say love for all, hatred for none. If truly we want justice and peace to prevail in the world, it means there should be love for all and what? Hatred for none. And there should be equal rights and justice. And we'll have peace in the world.
Inshallah. Jazakallah Wasiza. May you have a safe journey back home, inshallah. When are you returning?
On Monday, inshallah.
On Monday, okay. Would you have it? Would you have a chance to meet Huzur?
Alan Huzur will be coming I'll go and come back.
Okay.
I'll come back from Malakat.
Inshallah. Okay. Assalamu alaikum.
Hello everyone. My name is Martin Waitman. I'm the director of the All Faiths Network, which is an interfaith and human rights organisation based in the UK but also working in Europe. I'm also a member of the Church of Scientology. Today's event was very good. The work that PAAMA are doing, Pan-African work, is excellent. I enjoyed being at the event. The message of the Ahmadiyya Muslim community is a very important and a very strong one, and I fully support it. So I thank you all for your work, and I would like to commend you for it.
Brilliant, thank you very much. Assalamu alaikum, Khalid Banu Saab and Farhan Saab. Mashallah, first of all, Mubarak on a very successful conclusion of PAAMA Peace Symposium today.
Alhamdulillah, the speeches were very inspiring and very nice speeches. We had a number of guests that came, so that made the program a lot more interesting. And it's always nice to hear, have guests who are new to the community, who have met members of the community. So it's lovely for them to come and see us and make new friends.
Farhan Saab, what do you think?
Yeah, alhamdulillah, the event was really good. In the beginning of the event, I was spending some time with the VIPs in the library. And I was actually very surprised that PAAMA managed to get some very high officials and also from other countries. And that was very impressive. And then the rest of my time I spent, serving food. And I have to say the food was amazing.
Assalamu alaikum. My name is Basir Rodney. I am the president of PAAMA USA. Alhamdulillah, by the grace of Allah, this is a very blessed event today. I've met different people from all over the African and Asian world, but mostly African. There's so many different brothers and sisters from different places. And just to talk about the subject of peace and mutual respect and justice has been a great blessing. It's been very exhilarating for me. I think about the kinds of things we can do in PAAMA USA when I return. PAAMA USA was commissioned by Khalifah Masih Al-Khamis only 2 years ago. This is our third year of operations.
That's in USA or
in
PAAMA?
USA?
Because PAAMA,
yes,
as an organization, I think it came into being
from the 80s in Khalifah Masih the fourth. Yes,
right.
But the USA chapter was created in 2017. We have had other iterations of African and African American organizations, but Khalifah Masih Al-Khamis gave permission and established PAAMA USA. This is the third year, alhamdulillah. And we are very excited to be able to work on the project that Khalifah Masih has given us, which is to unite the African people and the people of the African diaspora under Khilafat Ahmadiyya. That is really our mission, for unity and connection and to bring harmony into our community, both within ourselves as Ahmadis and outside of ourselves in our wider communities. So that's really our mission, to spread this message among ourselves and strengthen our unity so that the message of Khilafat can continue to grow, the message of Islam can continue to grow.
You know, this term Khilafat has got a lot of misunderstanding if you talk to somebody who doesn't know about Islam. Even I think amongst Muslims, the term is very badly misunderstood. If you can probably briefly tell us what Khilafat means generally and to you personally as well.
Well, you know, as an Ahmadi, we have what we believe to be the purest understanding of the system of Khilafat or Khalifa, where Allah tells us in the Quran in Surah Nur, it says Allah will raise up among you successors in the earth. And that is a promise made to us in the Holy Quran. And so by Allah's blessing, with the passing of Hazrat Mirza Ghulam Ahmad, the reformer and prophet of the latter days, Khalifa was established. Our belief is that a Khalifa always follows a prophet. That is what the Holy Quran teaches us. And so after Hazrat Moses passed away, he had Joshua as his Khalifa, and different prophets have Khalifa until eventually that message dies down. In this case, in Islam, the message of Khalifa is to last forever. The message of Islam is to last forever under this Nizam, the system of Khalifa. More than anything, in terms of personal meaning, for us, Khalifa has so much meaning. This evening, as I was looking at the event and some of the videos about the impact of Ahmadiyyat on the world, at the center of it is Khalifa. I mean, what brings together all of these different groups of people together consistently with love and honor and respect for each other? It is the system of Khilafat. Without that, we would not connect in the same way, with the same resilience, right? And so, number one, Khalifa for us means unity. And it's connection beyond any possibility that even us as human beings could conjure up, you know? So that's very powerful. And of course, the other side of that is the organization. The system of Khilafat gives us organization so that we can conduct our affairs. And we know how to advocate in the world for the things we want, and how to lay our prayers at the doorstep of Allah so that we can get them answered and we can make progress in the world, you know? So Khalifa is very special to us in so many different ways.
Yes, the blessings of Khilafat.
No, I was just telling my friend here. I said anywhere in the world we go as Ahmadis.
That's right.
We
It's a common thing.
Yes, we are Ahmadis.